How you going, fellas? Weight Loss Wednesdays with Goldson. Basically, on Wednesday we just talk, health and the benefits of eating well and eliminating all the bad stuff out of your life. I know our time is limited here, but if anything, we want to increase our time and our happiness and just overall general health. I think overall general health is very important for everything, really. Fundamentally, everything that happens in our existence happens in our brain, and our brain is powered by our body. So we've got to fuel our body to power our brain to have better experiences, I guess, longevity, everything, man. Like we all know being healthy is going to be better, but like getting there is hard, especially in a world like today with so many distractions and shit like that. So I'm doing this journey every week so you guys can follow along, hopefully be inspired to do something similar with your own lifestyle. And yeah, just really it's kind of me trying to self-motivate myself to do what I need to do, because I find it very difficult and hard to do what I need to do. But yeah, like we'll talk about it. Introduction. So really, like I said at the start, just want to show that like making better choices will increase your longevity, reduce chronic illness, basically all the shit that the devil puts out for you, like all the junk rot, temptations, I was baptized a Catholic Christian, I guess, and I never went to church, but I'm slowly realizing that don't stop giving into temptation. I know a lot of things in this world is temptation, and the temptation is the easier route. I don't know. It's just trying to find God and become more human, because really we're having the human experience. We're all collectively having the human experience together. We're all connected, and as long as the majority of humanity is going towards God and not to the devil, that's all that really matters, really. When you think about it fundamentally, doesn't matter about the games we play, the people we meet, the job that we do. It's all about finding God. And that's weird for me to say that, but I honestly believe it now. So taking the steps towards a better life, and just trying to become more natural, more grounded, and showing my journey, really. So thanks for being here on the Wednesday, every Wednesday. Let's get into it. So last week's goal review, we said we want 100% ketovore, and I put a little inclination here to have pineapples. Which I think is the better. If you're going to have looking at this, if you're going to have any sweets, you might as well have a fruit. Don't have lollies or chocolate or cake or like a soft drink. If anything, you're going to have something a bit more natural, eh? Feeling a bit hunched too. My back's a bit sore, a little bit. I don't know, a bit stiff. I need to exercise and stretch more, man. I'm really inactive these days. Really, really inactive. All right, so we put on here the step 6. We've done the last 3 to 4 weeks ketovore, and I'm pretty sure we're in the ketosis now. And my brain fog is sort of clearing up a bit more. I've got a bit more energy in the day. Right now it's 7:24 a.m. I normally don't do videos this early. It's normally 10, 11, nearly 12 o'clock. I do videos, but I've been up since 4 o'clock, and I've just been mucking around on the game. I guess I've been doing some stuff, and I just thought, well, fuck it, I'll do the video now. But why am I waiting till later? I got the energy now. I'll just do it. So that kind of could be a benefit, I've already gone and collected all my mining and herbalism knowledge points for the week on my gatherer. It's all done. All my weeklies are done on my mains. I've done everything, and now I'm making this, and then I'm going to make another video later on. I've just got more energy, and yeah, now I guess we move into the next step, and it's to get into an 8-hour eating window. That's what I'm going to try and do now, I guess, next. Because like it's all right eating ketovore and all that, but if I'm eating all the time, then I'm just adding more calories to my body, and because I'm largely inactive, I'm not using all those calories. So reducing my eating window is going to be beneficial. I'm pretty sure, yeah. All right, so see here now. So I'll put in here in the pink 8-hour eating window, but these other ones here I've got to take into consideration. Like, and I know to get into 8-hour eating window, that's going to lead to like more fasting and OMAD. Like right now, I've been up for a couple of hours, 3.5 hours. I'm not really hungry. I've just made a cup of tea. Like I got like black tea, you can see, just my normal mug, dollar mug from China, and 10 cents. 15 cents cup of tea, you know, like it's pretty cheap to be like healthy, really, you know, like you don't need to spend lots of money to be healthy, I guess. You just eat healthy, you know, don't spend too much money. There's no need to spend money, and that's going to apparent in the future when not many people have much money. We're going to realize that you don't really need that much. So a lot of people are going to work less, I guess. They're just going to work to cover their means, you know. I can see that happening. I'm doing that myself. But yeah, a sleep cycle, like I said, I got up at 4 a.m. I'm probably not in bed by 8, probably like 9, but like just need to get to bed earlier, I guess. If I wake up at 4 o'clock, then I'm usually tired by 8 o'clock. And we're 6 healthy days a week, carnivore eventually. We'll see. But that's what we're going to attack. So let's go into what I ate for the week, the week just gone. So last Wednesday I had 2 meals actually. So this one on the left here is, what is it? It's like a chuck steak with cream, like a beef stroganoff. It's beef stroganoff, but it's highly fatty. It's high in fat and protein, and that's basically it. It's delicious, absolutely delicious. We're going to make this a staple in the house now. It's cheap to make. The chuck steak's relatively the cheapest cut of like decent meat, and you add cream and like butter and fucking mushrooms and stuff, like it's easy, and like a bit of salt, pepper, up to you. I like salt. And then I had later on, so that was breakfast, and then later on in the afternoon, so this really wasn't in the 8-hour window. A lot of time between these, but like I had sausage, steak here, bacon, I had some garlic prawns. I like the garlic prawns actually. It's a bit fancy, but it is nice to help transition into, you know, eating nice foods, you know, like you see this and you say, oh, I could eat that, you know, I eat the sausage, I eat the bacon. Eggs, scrambled eggs, yeah. Oh, garlic prawns, yeah, not bad. And it's steak, like everything here is appetizing. Like just looking at it now, it's making my mouth water. And I got some carbonated water. All right, so the next day, Thursday, we had some more of that, what do you call it? Beef stroganoff. But this time it was in just a smaller batch. But you can see the fat. See the fat? That's all the fat. So that if you're not sure, like fat has more calories per gram, you know, than like any other. Like it's the most dense form of energy your body can have is fat. That's why we store fat on our bodies, because it's just more efficient storage. So fat is actually good, but like obviously too much fat, you're still gonna get the calories. It's the right form of calories, but if you eat too much, I guess looking at the thumbnail, like I gained 100 grams, you know, and you see what I'm eating now. I'm eating like full keto. Like look at yesterday, it's just all green ticks. This day is all green ticks. But the reason why I'm not losing weight, I'm kind of maintaining it, is because I'm probably eating too much kilojoules or calories. Even though I'm eating keto and having the right type of food for majority of the week, I'm just overeating, I guess. So that's why I say I got to reduce the eating window. So, and maybe just eating once a day is probably better, you know. Just eat once a day and then just reduce, slowly reduce how much I eat. Because like I would make a plate of food and I think, yeah, I'll eat all that. But then I get through like 60% of it. I'm like, man, I'm full. And then it just sits there and then I'm like forced to eat it later. So like maybe just like actively trying to reduce, because like I'm so stuck in my ways of like how much I need to eat, and in reality now that I'm in ketosis, like I'm not as hungry. So like it's like that whole adage, you know, like, oh, your eyes are bigger than your belly, and it's true. Like I say, I was put like, oh, it's like when you go to smorgasbord or buffet, you know, you grab heaps of shit, and you get back to the table and you eat it, and then you grab more shit, and then like, but when you're eating like the proper nutrition and you can get proper satiety levels, your body just goes, nah. You're just eating and then boom, nah, you're done. And like to force feed myself to finish the plate is just too much. And maybe that's where I'm going wrong. But here we had pork adobo actually with a boiled egg. So that's pretty good. And what was it? Pure chamomile tea. All right. So, and on Friday, this is all I ate. More of that beef stroganoff. It's highly fat, so I just wasn't hungry, you know. And I ate that, and I just didn't eat for the rest of the day. Man, if I could just eat that every day for a week, man, I'll lose heaps of weight, I reckon. So we might try that this week. Just try and have one meal a day. You know, try and fast as long as I can, and then when I'm like really hungry, then I eat, and then I just make sure I don't eat too much. You know what I mean? I think that's, and then once your body can get used to what the portion size and like what you're eating, like I think once your body gets into routine, it's gonna like, I guess, regulate everything better. Yeah. All right. So on Saturday, just had one meal. I had sausage here. Well, I guess it's like two or three sausages, I guess, with some scrambled eggs. That's it. Salt, nice and simple. Like normally, if you remember from the previous videos, on a Saturday we would go down to the bakery and get like pies and crumb chicken sausages and shit, like, and it spend like $20-30. But like here, like we're spending like fuck all now, like nothing compared to what we did before. So we're kind of like saving a shitload of money. And like if we save a lot of money, we don't need to work as much, because really, like I said, like we only need to own our bodies, you know, because we live in our bodies. Like you could eat cheap and bloody, you know, if you want to reduce your cost of living, I guess you can go stay in a caravan park, get a Starlink connection and buy a caravan, mate, and go and live in a caravan park. It'd probably be cheaper. Or if you want to be real stingy, just go camp out in the bush, mate. 24-hour stops, just pull up, set your Starlink up, got your water, like go into town and get your bloody water from the shops or whatever. Buy your meat, your steaks, and just sit there and cook in the bush. You know, you got no rent. You don't have to pay rent. All you have to do is pay off your loan or on your caravan, and maintenance on your car and tires, and that's it. Man, I thought about that heaps. You know, like if I'm thought about it, like real trying to min-max my life, like spend the least amount of money and get the most out of it, I guess. You know, and I've thought about it heaps. Like if I ever got like completely rock bottom, like we couldn't afford to rent an expensive fucking house, you know, like that's the next best thing. The next best thing is just to, you know, get a caravan and just do what I just said. And you'd probably be happier. You'd have less, but I reckon it would be beneficial long term. But I'm not saying go out and go and be a fucking gypsy, but if push comes to shove, you got to be ready to adapt, I guess. All right, come Sunday, here we go, boys. This is the only red tick for the whole week, I'm pretty sure. We got the ketovore pizza, plus everything here is keto except for the pineapple and the tomato paste that we use on the base of the pizza. The pizza is melted cheese, egg, and almond flour mixed up, and then like baked, and then basically baked and then flipped over, and then put tomato paste on, and then all the toppings on top. We got anchovies, jalapenos. We put blue cheese on this week. Blue cheese is fucking awesome, man. I love blue cheese. It's got such a distinctive taste. I had mushrooms. We bought one of those big leg hams for Christmas, you know, the big ones, and we cut that up and we diced that up and we put that on the pizza, and we got a brand new bottle of Tabasco sauce. You see that? Brand new, mate. Fucking flash. We got some soda water here. You can see the monitor stand here. So because I eat on my computer desk, I live on my computer desk. We got a dining table. I don't sit at it. You know, like, it's just like one thing. Like it's like trying to be like a minimalist. Like that's why I reckon living in a decent caravan would be all right. Because like if we minimize our living, well, we really don't need much. You know. fuck, we don't even need a TV, just to have a computer, man. What, like, I don't know. I'm just thinking a bit too much about the future, I guess. But yeah, and this pizza, I look forward to this pizza every week now, and we've had the pizza for 3 weeks in a row now, and it's fucking good, man. Like this, it's a bit mucking around to make, but it's worth it, man. I'll eat like half of this, and then I'm full, and then I'll wait man, I could probably split this up and have it over 2 days, really, but I eat it all in one go because it's so good, man. But yeah, I love it. But we're gonna keep that, and it was 1st of December, so we're in the last month of 2024, man, already. It's the next year is the year of AI for sure. Okay, so and then on Monday we started off. We bought some nuts and cheese again. Even though I said I was not going to buy it again, but I kind of miss the cheese and the nuts, to be honest. And I just have black tea, like that's what I have in the morning, That could be the breakfast, and then later in the afternoon / dinner, I have my staple food. This one was great. I had my beef stroganoff here, some air fried sausages, air fried bacon, scrambled eggs here with onion, and I put Tabasco sauce on top of that shit. And salt, bit of extra salt. Beautiful. I'm looking at it now. It's making me fucking hungry, man. Shit. Man, that's crazy. What else? And on Tuesday, yesterday, basically the same thing in the morning. I had that. And then, but I guess I had a steak yesterday. Beautiful. It's just with salt, ribeye. Beautiful. Yeah, that's pretty much what I ate for the whole week. So, like I said, no, I probably ate a bit too many calories. So I need to cut it down a fair bit. Maybe just reduce the portions. I think reducing the portions will be pretty good, I reckon. But yeah, so this was me this morning weighing myself, and I'm like, shit. I was 140.3 last week, and then this week I'm 140.4. I'm like, oh shit, I put on 100 grams, but I think I know why. It's because I just keep eating. I was eating more than I wasn't really stopping when I was like full, because like I have this habit of what do you call it? Habit of like plating my own food up, thinking this is what I'm normally eating. But like now that I'm eating like more keto carnivore style, I don't need to eat as much because it's more caloric dense. Yeah, it's crazy. But the long-term goals for me is to lose 50 kilos over 24 months initially, and then like basically maintain that for life. Even if I lose 45, 50 kilos, as long as I'm like below 100 kilos, I'm going to be pretty happy with that. I want to increase my metabolic health, build my core strength, increase my muscles, increase testosterone as a byproduct of like doing all that. Because when you do strength training and eating like protein and stuff like that, you're going to pump a lot of human growth hormone back into your body and that's going to like stimulate testosterone growth, I guess. Because like I feel like I've been lied to all my life, man. I've just been eating the wrong shit for a long time, and my testosterone, I've never been your typical blokey bloke, and that's probably because I lack testosterone. And I know probably a lot of people are the same, but I want to get out of that bit of a rut, you know what I'm saying? And this is how I'm thinking of doing it. And I honestly believe if I can get down to this weight, I can like probably increase my earnings potential and then potentially retire earlier than what I predict, which is probably better, because the quicker that I can escape the system, the better life I'm going to have. And I think that's what we're all trying to strive for, is to escape the matrix, I guess, and try and be as free as possible. Well, that's what I believe anyway. Because I think if you're too busy and you're trapped, you're not really gonna have the human experience. You know what I mean? So that's my philosophy anyway. That's what kind of drives me towards doing all this stuff. Because like I see where the trends are going, and everyone's like just not happy. They don't want to work. They want, they're depressed. They're not eating healthy, like they see other people's success, I guess, and then they're like, oh, get even more depressed. They're on medication. I see all this stuff and I'm like, man, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go down that path. I want to change. And I know changing means you have to get out of your comfort zone. And like I'm tiptoeing the fine line. Like I know the best way to tackle this stuff is to stop being on the computer and just going hard like eating properly, gym, like exercising rigorously, going hard. But like I kind of don't want to go hard, but I know that's the quickest way to there. So I'm trying the slow and steady approach for my health, and I honestly believe that's going to be the more sustainable long term. All right, let's we'll have a look at the progression here. So the weight never changed much. So it went up a little bit, but our trajectory is still down, which is good. Like we just need to keep bringing it down and down. Like if we can get under 140 kilos, like if we can get into next week, if we can get to like 130 into the 130s, that's progression, man. That's progression. Like obviously from when we started to now, well, we were on episode 11, so nearly 3 months we've been doing this episode every week. And like I know, like I haven't been going too hard at all. Like I haven't done any exercise. I've just focused on my channel. I'm focusing on working Uber now just to get a bit of extra money. Trying to save a lot of money too, so I don't have to work as much. But like you can see here, like our projection is going down. Our trend is going down rather than going up. And I remember I got to 126 kilos back in 2018 when I went on to keto the first time, and then I bounced back, and then I just didn't really fully understand how my body worked. Now I do, and it's just more or less training my brain to like look after my body a bit more. But like you can see here, we're definitely on the winning trend here. We're going to get there. It's just a matter of time, eh? All right, new goals. We got your goals. So we did talk about having the 8-hour eating window. You can see here, so 8 hours. So they recommend to be really, and I honestly think this is a good starting point. Obviously, 1 hour and 23 would be ideal. That's OMAD, 1 meal a day. I reckon we can get to 1 meal a day. Like we fast for most of the day, and then just have a meal, and then we just fast and then have a meal. So like, really, we can get like ideally we get down to 7 pitches a week for the the weekly Wednesday weigh-in, I guess. That would be cool because that means we're eating less, but we're still surviving, which is another show that you don't need to eat all the time. We just eat all the time because we're either bored, we're hungry, and we're eating the wrong things. We're eating the highly addictive processed foods that just make us hungry all the fucking time. I'm sick of it. And it costs so much money, unnecessary money. And then because it costs so much money, you need to work more. And it's just like a big cyclical cycle that we just get caught up in, and it fucking pisses me off because like I see everyone just so trapped, and they don't know how to get out of it. I'm trying to lead by example here to try and at least make your personal trend go down or up, which way you want to see it. I guess my trend is going up in terms of health and going down in terms of weight loss. Like it all depends how you see it. But yeah, hopefully we can use this material later in the future to sort of formulate like my journey in like a documentary, I guess. I don't know. No, probably not a documentary. That sounds a bit silly. But, just to show an example, I guess. Like a recap, I guess. Yeah, recap sounds pretty good. Like 1 year of my weight loss journey and like showing the graph and all that kind of stuff. That would be something I want to do. All right, so conclusion. Yeah, so I reckon just if you're having troubles in life and you don't know what to do, I think just working on one little thing at a time, like to try and tackle everything at once it's gonna burn you out, and it's just gonna get too overwhelming. Like time is a factor. Like if you're old, time isn't on your side, so you can't really take shit slow and steady, especially if you're overweight. If you're young and you've got time on your side, so you can slowly build those daily habits, those good habits, I guess, over time, like give up the smoking, give up the drinking. Like I did all that one bit at a time. Like I give up the drinking first, and then I gave up the smoking, then I give up. Now, like the longest one is giving up the junk food. That's the biggest one, man. And it's probably the most important one to give up. And like I said, it's like the hardest one to give up. So don't give up. Stay on it. Stay on with me. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep going. So just remember, I'm only trying to convince 2 people out of this whole audience to try and adopt change in their life, positive change, you know. And I really think that I can make a difference for two people's lives at a minimum, and that's kind of what gives me motivation to do all what I do, I guess, like make videos and put it on the internet. Like, I know it's a bit, people go, oh, why you put yourself on the internet? It's like, well, it doesn't really matter going forward, like, because we're all on the fucking internet now. Everyone's going to know who you are. Everyone's going to know who you are. So, you know, like, even like recording my face now, people probably know who I am, my real name, just because the technology is getting better and better. But end of the day, like I said, it's like we're in our own vessel. Our mind is here. Our body lives off the, you know, our mind lives off the body. We got to make sure we consciously feed the body what it needs, you know, to make our cyclical process in our body, you know, to get better. I'm rambling at this point, but yeah. Anyway, it's a bit early, so I'm not too awake. So that's probably why I'm not too enthusiastic today, but maybe it's a bit more chill. You like that? But stay tuned. We got more videos coming up in the gold making scene. We got fucking the tailoring bolt video showing you my like results and how I go about it and stuff like that. I got a video planned as well, so we're going to work that one out. So that one's going to be a bit more educational and basically like the old theory and then the practical side of things. Yeah, so kind of like the videos a couple months ago, like the tutorials. But yeah, stay tuned for that, fellas, and I'll catch you today, tomorrow, and definitely by Friday the videos will be out. And also, Path of Exile is coming out on Friday, 10 o'clock my time. I haven't bought the thing yet, and I don't know if I will, because yeah, I think I just might wait until it's free, and just save a bit of money. But yeah, I'll see you then. See you guys.